so, so now there's a charitable aspect to this, right?
Hmm.
Tell us about that.
We okay. So the charitable aspect is really interesting. Lane and I, we both come from humble beginnings. Lane had food and even a car given to his family to help them get along. He told me some stories where I'll let him tell them, but they lived in a tent for a while. They were homeless and, pretty heavy stuff. Mine wasn't that heavy, but, we moved around quite often due to different reasons that I won't go into. And I remember dinner time was always the same thing. It was either canned corned beef hash or liver. And we always had a big bottle of ketchup to put on both because I just couldn't stand the taste. And so we come from that place and we said, well, what can we do to show that a humble alpha isn't only about themselves, it's about generosity, it's about spreading the love, about investing in others, investing in relational capital, that kind of stuff. So we chose a nonprofit called generosityfeeds.org, who feeds children in America. And so far they've made like, I don't know, like 30 million meal or 3,500,000 meals so far for children in America. And the guy who founded it and runs it is called Ron Klabunda. You should have him on the show, by the way. Fantastic guy, humble alpha himself, actually. And we just hit it off, and we said we want to help you guys. So 100% of the net proceeds of all the book sales go to Generosity Feeds. And it's funny because we broke it down. A book between if you buy a paperback book, that'll feed 3 kids. Can you imagine? You
Yeah,
feed 3 kids
amazing.
just by buying one book.
Right.
So if you buy there's a VIP package where we actually come to your office, Lane and I, and we work with you for a whole day. That'll feed 10,000 kids, and it's amazing that we can actually sort of measure how many kids we're
Right,
feeding
right.
book by book by book, and that's something we're quite excited about as well. Ron's really into this heavy as well. Ron and I hit it off. We met in person in Croatia at a retreat, and we just hit it off. And then Lane and him hit it off, and it's like a marriage made in heaven.
All right, but you have an Indiegogo thing set up for this?
Yes, we do. We have an Indiegogo set up.